Hello everyone, Jimmy Harrington, head coach of Freedom Boxing Club, manager of professional boxers down at Freedom Boxing Club, as well as running an amateur stable. Thank you very much to my good friend here, Darren New, for coming over today. He looks after VIP fighters as well as Freedom fighters, looks after Freedom Amateur Boxing Club, been with me for about 10 years now, always had me back. This is going to be a little bit about Darren New and his events company.
So we are a events company based in the West Midlands called DNLE Ltd. We work for big brands doing experiential marketing campaigns at sporting events, festivals, commercials. Part of us is we put a lot back into the community. We joined Jimmy because of the community part of what Freedom Boxing is about and how he gives back to the community the same as our business does. So it's very important for us to align ourselves with people with the same values. The stuff that Jimmy does with the amateurs is the most important thing for me. The professional side is a bit of my vanity and my pleasure, but the amateur side, making sure that his boxers have got everything that they need. They've got the ability to travel to their shows. They can go away and have some camps. I think you went to Belfast with some of them before,
yeah,
didn't you?
some of them went to Belfast out on the Yorkshire squad, yeah. Yorkshire squad took a squad out there.
So it's important that we support Jimmy and enable him to do that. So it's a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, pal. How did we first link up? Can you let him know? Can you remember?
Isaac Lowe.
Yeah, Isaac Lowe is a catalyst to many things that happen in my boxing career. He linked me up with Tyson, with Tommy, with Roman, with Joe Parker, with Andy Lee. So without us even meeting Isaac, I want to meet yourself.
No. And he's a crazy little swear word that I won't say, but we love him a lot, so he's a good boy. But we've been together ever since then. I think Isaac was having a Commonwealth fight on a matchroom card, I believe, and the fella pulled out 2 days before.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you still stood him, still looked after him.
Yeah, paid him his money, it weren't his fault, so, yeah, we looked after him.
Yeah, the event on the 8th of October at the racecourse. Are you looking forward to that, Darren?
Can't wait. I love it. Nothing better than small in my eyes. I love it. Best thing.
So on the fighters on the bill that you, as DNLE, represent, I think it's nearly all the card, apart from the top of the bill.
Got 5, haven't we?
No, let's go through them. There's Jake Bray, Lewis Booth,
Jake
Goodwin, Jamie Mellors, Brad Cousins, Reese Mould. That's 6.
Yeah, and Roman.
And Roman, 7.
Yeah, we ain't doing
7,
too bad.
You aren't doing too bad.
Yeah, ain't doing too bad. And we're bringing a coach full. All the people that work at DNL, we've stood them a coach and paid for all their tickets to come up. So, be a good laugh.
Yeah, going to be a fantastic night of boxing. Tickets are still available. Be available on the door. 40 outer ring, £60 inner ring. Unfortunately, it's an over 18s event only. This is no fault of Steve Wood or Freedom Boxing Club, myself's fault. Last event, there's a few issues for the licensing side of things. We had to respect Doncaster Racecourse. For that event to go ahead again there, we weren't allowed to have any under 18s. At that time, that was the only venue we could get in Doncaster. So Steve Wood and me stood it, and we will do it again. But unfortunately, none of my youngsters can come from the amateur side. So that's been a big hit for Steve Wood. But we'll just soldier on, crack on going forward. The pricings of the tickets, we kept it affordable again. 40 and £60. There's not many are going to put a card on as Steve Wood's put together at that price. I find it fantastic he's done it, and he spoke to me about it and the reasonings why. I come from this area, I'm from Doncaster. Nobody's got no money over here. It's hard times, and there is an economic climate out there. Now if texting it again, texting it, but tell you what, he'll do it again.
And it's good value, 40 quid's good value, 60 quid's good value.
12 fight card.
No, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with
Great
that.
night.
Title fights, debutants, big name debutants. So
great night.
Can't go wrong with that.
And the best commentator on the team.
Yeah, and this is also what Darren does as well. So in this interview, Darren does a little bit of a commentary. He can read a fight. He's got an eye for a fight. I will give him that. So he's not just somebody that puts his hand in his pocket and don't even get involved. So he has got an eye for what he's looking at.
It's never about the money with us.
No, I know.
I'd much rather the boxers realise that it's never about the money. You can have the money's not the problem. It's making sure that the boxer understands the value of what he's doing for the people that he's doing it for, including the coaches and the management teams that they work with. They've got to look after themselves all the time. So.
Yeah. Too many of them out there that just tech. You know, I've done it in the past where I've just drip fed them. You've given X and said far too much, knocked it back, don't give them that. I know what a worth is. If they don't want it, or they haven't earned it, or they're not going to deserve to earn it, they're not getting it.
No, fully agree. Stood me right.
Right, Darren, we'll close this up. Thank you very much for coming up today, always having our backs, and we'll see you next Saturday. Fantastic evening for your family to come up and support us.
We'll see you soon, mate. Good man.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.